Geography tells the story of our world, the landscapes, cultures, and environments that shape it. But these elements are always evolving, often leading to some truly surprising or seemingly impossible situations. Today we're going to explore some of the strangest geographic oddities from around the globe. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the Weird History channel and drop a comment below about the destinations you're most curious to learn about. Ready? Let's get started. Grab your passport and let's go. Backpacking through Europe? That's nothing new. If you plan it just right, you could easily cross several countries in a single day. But if you want to visit one of France's most unexpected neighbors, you'll need more than just a good backpack and budget accommodations. Believe it or not, France's longest border isn't in Europe at all. It's actually in South America. This is thanks to French Guiana, a relic of France's colonial empire, which borders Brazil. So France and Brazil technically share a border, even though they're thousands of miles apart. At a staggering 450 miles, this is France's longest border, so you might want to pack both escargot and churrasco if you plan on visiting. While we're on the topic of French borders, here's another fun fact. France is geographically closer to Canada than it is to England. France and England are separated by just 20 miles across the Strait of Dover. But France's overseas territory, Saint-Pierre and Miquelon, is only 16 miles away from Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada. So, in a way, France has a unique proximity to both Canada and Europe at the same time. Vive la France! Now let's talk about the Pacific Ocean. It's the largest ocean on Earth, dwarfing all others, including the Arctic Ocean. Arctic. But here's something wild. The Pacific is so massive that some of its antipodal points, where you'd end up if you dug straight through the Earth, are still within the Pacific itself. Imagine starting at the Gulf of Tonkin in the South China Sea, digging through the Earth and popping out just off the coast of Chile. You're still in the Pacific. This also happens between the Gulf of Thailand and Peru's Pacific coast. It's a mind-bending fact that shows just how vast the Pacific Ocean is. In Canada's northern region of Nunavut, there's an island in a lake on an island in a lake on another island. It sounds like something out of a geography puzzle, but it's real. This island is the largest of its kind in the world. Interestingly, a similar formation existed in the Philippines' Lake Taal, but Nunavut takes the top spot now. If you're into geographic anomalies, this is the place to marvel at. Speaking of anomalies, some countries aren't just landlocked. They're landlocked within other countries. Lesotho, for example, is surrounded by South Africa. Similarly, Vatican City and San Marino are nestled entirely within Italy. It's a bit like living in a house that's inside another house. Talk about a tight fit. Antarctica is best known for its penguins and freezing temperatures, but did you know it's technically the world's largest desert? Despite the cold, its lack of precipitation classifies it as a desert. Plus, it has active volcanoes, Mount Erebus and Deception Island, along with 138 dormant ones. It's not what most people think of when they imagine a desert, but Antarctica checks all the boxes. Let's now head to Africa, a continent that spans all four hemispheres: northern, southern, eastern, and western. No other continent can claim this distinction. From Egypt in the north to Botswana in the south, and Ethiopia in the east to Mauritania in the west, Africa covers it all. Surprisingly, the United States also spans more than one hemisphere. Alaska's Aleutian Islands stretch so far west that they cross the prime meridian, placing a small portion of the US in the eastern hemisphere. This fun fact might make you rethink your geography of America. Russia is known for its vast size, covering over 6.6 million square miles, making it the largest country on Earth. It also spans 11 time zones, almost half the world's total. So while only about 2% of the world's population lives in Russia, the sheer scale of its landmass more than makes up for it. Here's a quirky US fact. While common sense might suggest that West Virginia is further west than Virginia, it's not entirely true. The westernmost point of Virginia extends farther west than West Virginia. Despite the name, geography isn't always as straightforward as it seems. Finally, let's talk about Ireland. You might assume that Northern Ireland is the northernmost point of the island, but that title belongs to Innistrohull in the Republic of Ireland. Geography sure loves its curveballs, so which of these odd geographic facts surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and thanks for watching this video. Before we are ending the video, please make sure to like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video.